beautiful souls. It's me, Nicole Gibbs, from the Awakening Mass Meditations channel, and I felt inspired to guide a mass meditation for us. In this meditation, we're going to be experiencing our consciousness in the unified field. If you want to express this in another term, it could also be called 0 point, the event horizon, the morphogenetic field, but is the unified field of consciousness, where all things and no things exist. So to begin this meditation, let us first get into a comfortable space and close our eyes. We come into the state of consciousness we refer to as meditation, where our mind and body merge as one, where we become present, where we become aware of our thoughts, where we can take control of the thoughts coming in our mind. Because we are nothing and everything. In this space of nothingness, all potentials and possibilities are provided for us in our reality. So I ask you now to please focus on the space of your heart. Focus on your heart space that is ever pulsing and beating. The heart is where the 0 point field emanates. This is where we have the potential and possibilities to create or just be in gratitude, where we are a receiver of all things. These higher emotional states, these higher frequencies, is the natural progression of this heightened vibrational state that we are in. These emotions come online as a direct match of the higher vibration. Now, as we imagine our heart space, imagine a golden light filling up the space of your heart and your vessels, filling up with a golden light. It's expanding now to the point of the size of your being, where you are strictly now just a golden heartbeat. We have our electromagnetic energy pulsing around all of our cells, all over our energy aura body. Now I would like you to focus on the space around that we are in, that we occupy, the space of expansive infiniteness. Our hearts have expanded to fill this space. The golden light is expanding even more so that it begins to merge with the cosmos in space, with all things and no things at one time, just being. Come into this space, the unified field of consciousness. Feel from your heart. Feel the gratitude and the compassion and joy that we have radiating from our hearts. We are in a space of receiving and giving in this flow of a toroidal shape, flowing in and out effortlessly, simultaneously. This vortex is the shape and the blueprint of all reality. When we become aware of the energy structures and patterns of the morphogenetic field, and we just relax and ease into this space, the possibilities and probabilities are endless potentials for our activation, for our new reality. For it is the geometric forms, the structures that create our reality. So when we come into a heightened state, a state of meditation, where we can be nothing in all things, where we can detach from all the illusions of fear and depression and anxieties, and realize that they are a program of our past. We do not need to choose these programs anymore, for it is strictly just the pattern. We have the ability to shift the patterns, the structures of our DNA, our cells. This is the morphogenetic field, where all potentials exist. By just being in this space and knowing our infinite possibilities, just thinking that alone restructures the patterns of our mind and our brain and our DNA, creating a new reality for us. Whatever you desire. Stay in this space of nothingness. There are no obligations. There is nothing to do, nothing to be. Simply just exist as energy, for everything is. Allow your heart space that is expanded to be the space that we are in, to absorb these new blueprint codes, these new structures, to form the reality that you desire. Visualize this now. Visualize all the potentials and possibilities that you deserve, that you desire. You can create this. The visuals alone allow the structures to form into place. Our electrons and protons doing the dance to create a healthy cell full of photons, the beautiful light of the blue plasma light flame emanating from our cells when we are in this balanced state. This is the structure of harmony, of balance. The blue starfire flame is the color of the frequency, the wavelength that emanates the color of blue starfire that we can merge with. When we visualize this blue flame, this is the same color as the photons in our cells, the quarks, so small, smaller than the atoms, for they are contained within. The quarks of light and photon energy. We raise this up when we connect in this morphogenetic field, when we connect with our circadian rhythm cycles and the Schumann resonance of our sun to activate the photonic light within our cells, allowing the blue starfire to charge up. This can also be done with a healthy, hydrated body of water, for everything is water and electric. Our structures is our reality. Remember the structures to be pure, balanced, for it creates our healthy energy bodies, our toroidal fields of ever-flowing balance. When we realize that we are simply photonic light energy, we are able to understand the power that we can contain within our cells. Our cells create our structures, and we can recreate those structures. Fill up the light. Visualize your future, for it is now. Be in this now space. Charge up your energy batteries, for we are simply energy, and our battery becomes depleted. We become in these lower vibrational feelings and emotions and attract a lower vibrational reality. But this does not need to be the case, for we are in control of the structure. It is the creation of our reality. Remember this. When we come into the state of meditation, when we access this space of the unified field, when we realize that our blueprint and structure of our reality is in our hands, in our thoughts, in our visuals, and that we can form new pathways of mind to be new beings of light. We create this new reality simply with this shift and understanding of the awareness of our electromagnetic beings in this quantum field. We have the ability to biohack our lives into balance. Remember the battery that needs charged within every cell. Go outside. Earth with Mother. Our earthing is the best thing that we can do for an instant electronic charge to charge up our photons in our cells. Simply being barefoot or your bare hands on nature, whether it's the grass or a tree, we instantaneously merge with this unified consciousness. The photon within our cells charges up the blue star fire light that we need to activate. Our pineal gland begins to activate as well. Our life force begins to return. Return into nature. Listen to the frequencies of nature, for they are the tuning fork to allowing your cells to vibrate at that balanced state of frequency, the frequency length of the blue star fire charge required for our cells in a hydrated body with the sun's activation. Connect to nature. Remember our electric, magnetic beings. Allow your future to anchor into your new mind. Allow the gratitude and bliss and compassion to enter back into the heart space, to come back into the human vessel body with our cells fired up and charged with the awareness and motivation intact to become connected again, to be aligned and in tune with nature and the natural frequencies. Place your hand on your heart. Feel your electromagnetic pulse. Come into the space and fill yourself up. That is all we have to do. It is simple as that. The rest will be. Our reality is new and is formed now. You are so beautiful, and I love you. Thank you for going on this journey to activate our magnetic light bodies, to remember our infinite possibility of probabilities. Anything is possible. Now that we have filled ourselves up, we may continue on with our day. Now I invite you to please open your eyes when you are ready and enjoy the rest of your beautiful day. Thank you.